So I am in Hillsboro, Oregon today, and I just wanted to take note of this sign. What it says is tampering, threatening, or attempting to tamper with a public drinking water system is a federal offense subject to penalties up to 20 years in prison, fines up to $1 million. On Chapter 6A of the USC 42, Subchap 12, Parts D, in summary of 300 I-1, Hillsboro Water 503-615-6702, no trespassing or dumping. I'm curious, does that include that water tampering that they've done? Or the fact that the frequencies, hush, from this over here, this nightmare across the street, that tower, and behind that tree is another 5G tower. But this is Tetra, people. Look up Tetra, and if you don't understand Tetra, you should probably school yourself in it real fast, because if you're in the Hillsboro Water District, along with the majority of the other water districts around the place, which ties in with that smart meter, which is right next to the playground area for the children. Yeah, real brilliant. See that grid over there? But just one more shot of this water. Because if you're familiar with cymetics versus science, here's the scientific part of cymetic versus science. There you go. If you take frequency and introduce it to matter, which is proved by Sheldon. I'm sorry, Nigel. No, Sheldon. I don't. Woo! Really? Okay, go away, bee. Anyway. Not only that, but it stands next to the logistics center of the fire department, which my family has great ties to. And I have nothing but the utmost respect for law enforcement and all of our public servants. What I do decline in respect is those who are aware and awake, they just keep their mouth shut and they just let this shit go on, and they just kind of like go, oh, nothing to see here, I'm getting paid. You know who you are, my blood relatives of mine. Not that they'll even see this, because according to them, I'm just a big conspiracy theorist, which I'm not. I'm a factual person. All I want are the facts. Just the facts, ma'am. I will say this, though. Good boy, Jack. My dog. Handsome. He's kind of tripping. He feels the frequency. And you got little fuckers like that flying by that plane. That's like literally right over my daughter's house. I did a pretty stealthy walk this time. And, well, not stealthy, but long. Kind of stealthy. I had to dip out. So it's TikTok down time. I'll just do a quick sky shot of Hillsboro, Oregon, so y'all can see what lithium looks like as it meets up with the other horse shit they put up there. Sky shot. You'll note the tricolored clouds. And such. The one good thing I will say is that it's this time of year and I overdressed. I've literally got another entire wardrobe in this little tiny bag rolled up because I way overdressed, but it was freezing and now I was sweating. So I decided to do a little bit of meditation and some yoga. And of course, go buy the one thing that I buy from the stores, which are these. They're so good. Yes, I know it's in them. Yes, I know the natural flavoring. Yes, I just try to bless them and raise my internal frequencies and then detox. I know it's not right. I don't need to hear the harping because I can already hear it in my head. But you know what? So far I've made it this far and I'm I'm not shocked, but I'm pretty sure they are, and they know who they are. Because there is a they, and they're there. Ooh, look what I see. Rude. Sorry. Big Island Soccer. I can't go to a park without having the people show up. I'm not saying they're here for me. Just saying I really wish they would stop showing up so I could show you guys these mushroom patches. But I don't dare do it with them around for obvious reasons. But I am in the heart of psilocybin land, and it's a natural occurring thing that they, just like the cannabis plant, have completely demonized. And I'm not saying go out there and get a bunch of mushroom caps and pop them, or am I? Actually, no, and I do not, actually, you know what? Yeah, fuck it, do it. Not a bunch, but microdose, and then check some shit out. If you're asleep, particularly watching this, or if you're a little confused on some issues still, it would behoove you to open and enlighten your mind. And one good way to do that is through psilocybin and cannabis, and that's why they have banned both. Because, yes, you can die on mushrooms, but you know what? If some dumbass wants to take too many and they die, what the fuck do they think the heroin epidemic is that's going on? Hold on, I got a little dog coming in. Stay here, buddy. You stay. Anyway, that one right there was called Project Artichoke by design. I don't know what they could call the Project Psilocybin, like save yourself. 1 minute, please. Oh, what's a cutie. Stay. 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 Good boy, Jack. Thank you. Thank you. Stay. Dogs, right? I get it.
Really?
I know, right? Have a good day, sugar. How cute. I love the good people of Oregon. And I am going to miss my California house. But it is what it is. There's some light. Whoa. I hope that didn't record as dark as it looked. Wee-hoo. You know what? If we all walked around without our... What do you want to call this? I'd say costume, but it's not. It's not a costume. I think what I wore my whole life before I became awake was a costume, and that was the Keeping Up with the Joneses. You have to own this or that. You must have a bank account and like 50 credit cards and the newest BMW and the newest truck and the biggest boats. And I'm glad I experienced that, and I'm grateful that I was able to experience some things like that. Not all of them, but I'm not saying I owned the yachts I was on, but I sure did work on them. And I did at one point own a yacht. Yes, I did. If you want to call a 27 Coronado a yacht. I had a racing sailboat, and they stole it. That was the first thing they stole from me, was my sailboat. Excuse me. Yeah, good times. This is triple reverse osmosis water. Oh, wait. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's blueberry juice. I don't know where my water went. Good times. Okay, well, the blueberry juice is good too. But anyway, I thought that was my water, which I really could use right now, and not the blueberry. I'm pretty sure it's sitting on the, probably in my daughter's driveway. Rude. Well, I gotta get going, but before these park motherfuckers pulled up, I was about to show you a psilocybin patch, but I can't do that right now because I don't want to draw attention to it. But I will say that these type of wood chips in random spots in parks. Pay attention to those in October if you are in the Pacific Northwest. They love these wood chips. They thrive in them, but also too, I can actually, if you see in the middle of this grass field in front of me, there's like something cream colored popping up. It's got a little ring around it. That is a blue ringer. We call them Oregon blues. Also a big one. So I'm gonna go try to spread some love, some cheer, and show the light to people. Yeah. And drink some blueberry juice. There's my boy on his Pendleton blanket. I do watch a channel on YouTube called Pack. I think it's Pack Lives, or I don't remember, but the dude's cool. He's in Oklahoma. I believe he's Native American. And I know he knows what's up. And I know he's, he's got a filter on, and I praise him for that because somebody's got to keep one on. I know I sure the hell can't. Which is why those who have come after me have come after me. And those that have come after me are deep-pocketed, funded. With when you are the ones who are creating the game, and then there's players in the game, it's easy to control those players because you control the game. And that's they. Yes, Dutch. Yes, you, Dutch. Andre. It's really crazy how people can actually literally fake a suicide. I know you faked it. We all know you faked it. You've got your little fucking trolls. I know the queen is a fucking busy bitch. Whoa, look at that! Squirrel! But it's not. Look at that. That? Yeah, I see you too. Some weird shit here, man. I think it's one of them kissing bugs that you're not supposed to touch because they... I don't know what the fuck they do, but there's something... You're not supposed to touch them. Not supposed to touch them. Anyway. Have a blessed day. Herbs and beadworks. This dude's just still the fuck sitting there. Herbs. Is it Herbs plus Beadworks or Herbs and Beadworks? It's one of the two, but it's Tony Pantelleresco and Brian396. You guys fucking rock if you ever do see this, which you may or you may not, but thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. I attribute your knowledge to my life being preserved. Wholeness.